So first of all, I'm going to detain you under Section 1 of PACE.
Give my colleague your details, please.
Wonderful.
If you don't...
I don't have to under Section 1 of PACE.
If you do not, under Section 50 of Police Reform Act, I'm going to arrest you. Take you to police...
In this episode, Auditor FTEA is legally flying his drone over a police station when one of the most dangerously undertrained officers you'll ever see charges in and instantly puts him at risk. The officer panics, barks nonsense commands, and snaps cuffs on like he's detaining an armed suspect instead of a man operating a perfectly lawful drone. Then a second officer arrives and somehow makes it even worse, outright inventing laws to pressure FTA into giving his details. But the best part? FTA didn't let any of it slide. He took legal action and walked away with a massive win.
I'm PC Rana from Central Park Police Station. You right, bud?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Just wanted to let you know I'm recording, my body warm's on. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I'm actually in control of an aircraft at the minute, so don't distract me.
No, I'm not distracting you. I just
You
want
are
to speak to
distracting
you if
me.
everything's alright. You just got an aircraft with a camera, I presume, and you're flying over a police station. Is there any reason for that, pal?
Lots of reasons for everything, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a reason for absolutely everything, hence why I'm asking you.
You're distracting me, that's what you're doing.
I might be distracting you, but I just need to speak to you, pal.
You can wait, can't you? Or just wait till I land it.
Absolutely, yeah, go ahead.
I'm not landing it right now.
What exactly are you trying to record, pal?
I'm just flying at the minute, mate.
For the moment, the reason as to why I'm coming to speak to you, do you want me to tell you?
To distract me.
No, negative, that's, well, if
You're distracting me now, so if I crash it into a car, it's your fault.
If I'm distracting you, that's just something that's occurred.
Something that's occurred. I've told you I'm in charge of an aircraft.
Why I'm trying to speak
The reason why I'm telling you is because you're distracting me, and if I crash it, it's your fault.
This officer immediately reveals he has no understanding of drone safety, public risk, or even basic logic. FTA is mid-flight, eyes on the drone, hands on the controller, and the officer storms in demanding information even after being told he's actively creating a danger. Any competent professional would wait, allow the pilot to land, and then begin questioning. Instead, this officer treats an active drone operation like it's time for a casual chat. And when FTA correctly warns that distracting him could send the drone crashing into a vehicle, the officer fires back with the most clueless response imaginable. If I'm distracting you, that's just something that's occurred. He basically admits he's willing to cause a potentially serious incident simply because he wants attention immediately. It's careless, it's unsafe, and it shows he never had control of the situation.
There's a security concern.
Oh, is it? Congratulations.
Hence why this is on the radar at the moment. We've had people trying to follow police officers home. Hence why I'm trying to speak to you.
For what?
So,
I'm not speaking to you at the minute, I'm flying an aircraft.
do you want to land that down first, pal?
No.
Right, it's becoming a security issue now. I'm going to have to just put you in handcuffs first.
Right, can I land it first?
Do you mind landing it then, yeah? Then I
Yeah.
can put you in handcuffs down and I have to stop searching, pal.
Alright.
That's how it is. Do you want to land it now, or do you want to...
Can I land it now?
Go on then.
So you're detaining me?
Yes, at the moment I want to put you in handcuffs.
Under what section?
Section 1 of PACE, pal.
Alright.
So do you mind just...
Can I land it?
Yeah, absolutely. You don't have to move, do you?
Yeah, because I have to make sure it lands safely.
That's fine.
So,
do you want to put that down in your backpack, something like that, at least it's out of the way so you don't need to worry about it?
So why are you detaining me?
Section 1 stop search, pal.
Section 1, so you think I'm coming equipped to steal?
Negative, that's not remotely close.
Oh, that's Section 1 of PACE, isn't it?
Section 1 of PACE, yeah?
Yeah. Is that what you do?
Section 1 of PACE is a stop search power, yeah?
Yeah, for what? For what reason?
If you like to put your hands away, then I can handcuff you, then I can explain as I legally have to explain. I'll explain everything to you after that, pal.
The officer's attempt to rely on Section 1 of PACE wasn't just incorrect. It exposed that he had no clue what authority actually applied. Section 1 only works when an officer reasonably suspects someone is carrying stolen items or tools for burglary. It has nothing to do with drone flights, site security, or recording a police station. So when FTA hits him with the obvious question, "So you think I'm equipped to steal?" the officer instantly answers no. In that moment, he collapses his own justification. Instead of acknowledging he didn't know the right legislation for the scenario, he panicked and grabbed the first power he could remember from training, trying to jam it into a situation it was never designed for.
First of all, I'm going to detain you under Section 1 of PACE, which is stop search power. The reason as to why I'm doing so, hold on. The reason as why I'm doing so is because recently we've had information about individuals following police cars out of the stations in unmarked cars and playing cloned cars with fake number plates. If you want, you can like put that down.
No, it's alright.
That's fine, cool, pot noise. So that's one of the reasons as to why you're going to be detained. And now I can see you. I'm speaking to you. You're not giving me any reason as to why you're here at this very moment.
I don't have to account for being in a public place.
Absolutely not. You're not in a public place, but your drone is well within police property.
What, the airspace?
Yeah.
You do control the airspace, do you?
I'm not saying I control the airspace.
Well, you don't control the airspace.
As you can say, we've got recent intel claiming people are following police officers home in unmanned cars. I can't see that there's a car at the moment. I can't see any plane cars or the vehicle that I.
So you've got no reasonable grounds, then, have you?
I just explained my reasonable grounds.
No, they're not reasonable in my opinion.
My collar number's on my shoulder, pal. So if
I can't see it because of your collar.
You can see it right there, pal. My collar number's right there. If you've got any issues with anything that I'm doing today,
everything that you're doing,
well within your right to complain. That's not an issue at all.
The officer exposed that he didn't understand even the fundamentals of the situation. FTA's rights come from where he is standing, not where the drone is flying, and the airspace over the police station isn't police property. It's nationally regulated. But the real collapse happened when the officer tried to prop up a search with vague, irrelevant intel. He started talking about people following officers home, as if that had anything to do with someone calmly piloting a drone in broad daylight. And then he said the quiet part out loud. He couldn't see any behavior that matched the intel he was citing. That's the exact moment his grounds died. Because once an officer admits there's no observed conduct to support the suspicion, what remains is just a story, and a story can't legally justify a search.
To the job?
Absolutely not. No.
How long have you been in the job?
A couple of years.
Yeah, you should know better than
I still have a couple of things I need to say to you. You should just interrupting me. The reason
you're not searching me then?
The ground. I am searching you. I'm just locking that place so it doesn't hurt your wrists.
Right. But you're unlocking it.
No, I've seen it. I'm looking after you if anything.
You're not looking after my eye. You put me in handcuffs.
That's for your safety and my safety, you know how it is. The objects of my search is anything that could be used to follow police officers home or anything that could be used in illegal means. Do you understand what I mean?
No.
Right, so essentially I'm looking for items.
So a car would be to follow.
Absolutely, so I'm looking for car keys for this certain car that I'm looking for.
What car are you looking for?
At the moment,
you don't know, do you? You're making it up. You're making it up as you go. Absolutely. Tell me what car it is then.
Absolutely.
Tell me what car it is then.
Personal information.
Oh, what an idiot.
Police safety and awareness.
Idiot.
So I can't really tell you
Idiot.
That's fine.
Oh, look at this now, idiots. No, I'm not, mate. No, I'm not. Being detained for illegal activity.
A drone about this recent. Yeah.
Oh, flying a drone.
This is the moment where the officer's entire narrative finally collapses. He tries to defend the search by claiming he's looking for car keys to a specific vehicle supposedly tied to people following officers home. But the second FTA asks the obvious question, what car? The officer completely seizes up and retreats behind. That's personal information. That hesitation says everything. If the suspicion were real, he'd have at least some describable detail, a color, a model, a partial plate, anything. Instead, he throws out a claim and then instantly refuses to support it. And once an officer starts inventing details just to prop up a search he's already committed to, the truth becomes impossible to miss. This was never about stalking or safety. It was about scrambling for any justification to legitimize a search he'd already decided to carry out.
Put your face down.
No, that's illegal. What are you doing?
You're going to get stop search now on the section.
Yeah, I'm being stop searched. He's doing it.
Come over here.
No, come
over here. Come over here now. I'll get your equipment. Come over here now. Listen to me now. My colleague's not already explained this to you. You're now detained under Section 1 of PACE, which is the Police and Criminal Evidence Act 1984. The reasons for this are, I've got reason to suspect you're in the commission of offence by committing hostile reconnaissance in an area that's not open to the public. Right. You are going far beyond YouTubing for a YouTube video.
Really?
You are flowing an unmanned aircraft without authorisation over a police station.
Don't need authorisation.
Pull that down.
No, that's illegal. Straight away.
It's not illegal.
It's really not
so
illegal.
I've got reasonable grounds to believe.
No.
I need to know.
This is for religious purposes.
It's not religious.
Yeah, it is.
You want to get a reaction for whatever YouTube video you're doing, so this is what's going to happen. My colleague's going to put your handcuffs behind your back and you're going to get stop searched. Once that's done, let's get your details. If I don't find anything in that bag on the grounds of the search and the stop search that we do, anything that prohibited items or illegal in the commission of the offence you're potentially committed, you will maybe...
The second officer arrives twice as aggressive and half as informed, immediately declaring that FTA is flying without authorization over a police station. It's the same tired myth some officers hold on to, that anything in the sky near a police building must automatically be unlawful. But UK airspace isn't owned by the police, and unless the CAA has designated the zone as restricted, which this one wasn't, FTA is completely within his rights to fly there. Police stations don't get special no-fly zones just because officers dislike being recorded. Then, without a word of warning, the officer reaches over and yanks down FTA's face covering. No request, no legal authority, nothing. A face covering isn't illegal, it's not evidence, and it doesn't hinder a search. It's just personal clothing, and he removed it purely out of ego and entitlement.
If you do not give us your details under Section 50 of the Police Reform Act, I want your details. You have caused members of staff at this police station in an area that's not open to the public.
Didn't go in.
Alarm. I'm not saying you did, but you flew your drone over the police station.
Which isn't illegal.
Let me explain to you now. You need authority to be flying an unmanned aircraft like that over 120 metres high in the sky, which is 400 feet.
I didn't go over 120 metres.
Well, we need to ascertain that. So what's going to happen now is you're going to give my colleague your details in a minute. We're going to stop search you under Section 1 of PACE 1984. Once that's done, we'll P&C you, find out who you are, and what I suggest you do is you really think on about the behaviour you're committing. I get there's people like auditors, I get there's people that are interested in police stations, but you have not got permission off the Chief Constable of Greater Manchester Police or the council to be filming this police station intrusively in an area that's clearly not open to the public. So at the moment, you're being detained for a stop search. Once that's been done, we will go further from there about what we're going to do.
The second officer doesn't even attempt to pretend he understands drone law. He just declares his own imaginary rules as if they're legislation, telling FTA he needs permission from the chief constable or the local council. That's not confusion. That's an officer who genuinely believes owning a building means owning the air above it. It's the same logic as claiming you need Tesco's permission to fly over a supermarket car park. Completely invented, completely unlawful, and delivered with total confidence. He wasn't enforcing aviation rules. He was protecting his territory. And when it became obvious he had zero legal power to stop a perfectly lawful flight, he reverted to the fallback tactic of every poorly trained officer. Raise the voice, assert dominance, and hope the member of the public backs down.
Give my colleague your details, please.
Wonderful.
If you don't...
I don't have to under Section 1 of PACE.
let me explain to you now. You do, because let me explain something to you now. If you do not, under Section 50 of the Police Reform Act, I'm going to arrest you, take you to police custody, and live scan your fingerprints, get your photographs and DNA to find out who you are. Because you've caused several members of staff in here. Let me finish speaking. Listen, you've gone a level beyond filming the front of the gate of the police station. You've flown the drone around the police station, and my colleague saw you doing it from a top window in this building. This colleague stood here. For that reason, I can be satisfied now that you've gone beyond the level of causing harassment, alarm and distress to colleagues in here. So you give me those details. If you don't, that's fine. We'll take you to police custody and we'll find out who you are there.
On one condition.
It's not under condition. That's what's going to happen.
I want my phone recording you saying that I have to.
No, we've got body cam.
No, because I'll never get hold of that.
Yeah, you can.
No, I've tried it before. I don't get it.
Well, ultimately, mate, listen to me now. You've got 5 to 10 seconds to make a decision. If you don't, I'm going to take you to police custody. Following the search, we're going to carry out under Section 1 of PACE 1984.
Right, search me first, and then I'll give me details.
That's fine. Okay. Good.
What makes this incident stand out isn't just the bad policing. It's how fast a completely harmless moment spiraled into a full-scale meltdown. FTA was literally mid-flight telling the officer, "You're distracting me. This is dangerous." And instead of stepping back like any trained professional would, the officer doubled down. That set the tone for everything that followed. Every time common sense showed up, the police sprinted in the opposite direction. Then the backup arrived. Not to de-escalate, not to fix the mistakes, but to stack brand new ones on top. In seconds, FTA was suddenly accused of hostile reconnaissance, illegal flying, harassment, following officers home. Anything they could invent to keep control of a situation that had already crashed. It wasn't policing based on law. It was policing based on emotion, panic, and bruised pride. And the harder they pushed, the more obvious it became. This wasn't training. This was pure scramble mode, which is exactly why the payout landed the way it did. When FTA confirmed he won the civil claim, it wasn't surprising. It was inevitable. Unlawful stop, unlawful search, fabricated grounds, threats of Section 50, drone laws invented on the spot. Any one of those is enough to sink a case. Put together, that's a check waiting to be signed. The force paid up. The officers walked away looking clueless. And FTA walked away proving once again that the law doesn't bend for feelings. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me continue with my independent coverage. And make sure to check out Free Time's Audits. His channel is linked in the description. Show him some love. Thanks for watching. This was Rate the Audit, and I'll see you in the next one.